Are parents today protecting their kids from past trauma, or are they isolating them from their family roots? So, have you noticed a trend where parents today seem to keep their kids away from their grandparents? This is a serious topic and one that has affected so many people I know, including some in my own family. And I'd like to dig into why this could be happening. I'm Christine Marie, and I write and talk about relationships and divorce. So this is a hot topic more than ever today because more families than ever are experiencing this. And to experience this isolation, ghosting, if you will, from family members that you hold dear and near is nothing short of devastating. I have seen it with people I love and so many of my friends as well that are going through this. And so some of the things that are said, because I've read an awful lot about this, some of the things that young parents today talk about is how they're protecting their kids from toxic family dynamics that they experienced growing up. And I can totally understand that, especially if there was actual abuse that was happening, because nobody wants their children to go through the same pain that they did growing up. But here's the thing. Are they, as parents, unintentionally projecting past wounds into the present? Sometimes we might be holding on to old hurts that don't really apply anymore. I mean, people change, they grow, they learn, and your children's, I'm specifically talking to young parents today right now, your children's grandparents today are very different than the parents that you remember from your childhood. They were just beginning. They didn't know a lot of things. And sure, they've made mistakes. But so the question becomes, where do you draw the line between genuine protection and alienating a relationship that could actually be healthy and positive for your children? Then there's the idea of boundaries and control. That's become a very big focus today. And yes, boundaries are important for all of us, especially if we know and feel like we're in toxic relationships. So, how do we protect our mental and emotional health? And the thing is about boundaries, I have seen how boundaries turn into walls, right? I mean, we have a boundary so starts here and it comes thicker and thicker and thicker, and it has become a wall that no one can permeate. And at that point, I don't think it's any longer about a healthy space. It's about rules so rigid, and they isolate grandparents who just want to be a part of their grandkids' lives. And I really think there's a fine line between creating a safe space and cutting people out. When do we go from protection to isolation? And here's something to think about, especially for younger parents today that have young children in particular. Are you a perfect parent? Of course you're not. No one is perfect in anything. And how would you feel 20, 25 years down the line if your children that are now grown kept you isolated from not only you, but your grandchildren? How do you think you would feel? And if your parents are toxic in some particular way, or you feel that they've hurt you, discuss it. And that's part of the problem. There's no discussion. It's just, you hurt me, and I want an apology. And, the parents are more like, well, what did I do? And it's maybe not something that they did or did intentionally, but it's worth a conversation, don't you think? So what is the balance here? How do you protect your kids without shutting the door on the connection to their roots? And I don't really have the answer, but I really would love to hear your stories or your opinions on this. Have you experienced something similar in your family? I would love for you to drop a comment and continue this discussion, because this is an ongoing discussion in so many families throughout the country, throughout the world. I mean, there are websites about it. There are so many books written about it, and there's a lot there. But I just want to leave you with, always think about how you would feel if it happened to you. Have a wonderful day.